And we are live here at the Resellers Wakeup. How's everybody doing this morning? It's Friday. Made it to our first Friday. We're loving it so far. We're going to do this again next week. We've already talked about it. And we're just going to ride this train until the wheels fall off. We've been liking it a lot, and hopefully you have too. But we've got Danica Bailey with us again. We got Picker Army, Eric Castle, Biohazard, Picker, and Albatross. Once again, might have some more people trickling in here and there throughout the show. People pop in and out, but this is a working hangout, typical of a working hangout. People are coming and going all the time. But we just made this show so that you can see kind of what happens in those little hangout links that you keep seeing in the Facebook groups. Basically, we just get in here, get on your little webcam, and you can talk, ask questions, give advice, whatever. Don't really have a topic today since it's Friday. We're just going to be hanging out, having some fun, talking about our hauls. A couple of us went out yesterday and got some really cool stuff, so that should take up plenty of time on the show. But if you have any questions, you can just comment on the comment section over there, and we'll get to them as quick as we can. So what did everybody find yesterday? I know you posted a pic there, Eric.
Yeah, I found a bunch of junk that people are going to pay me money for.
Yay!
That's kind of fine.
Okay,
All of
no
the
problem.
stuff I found is treasures. Everything is a treasure when I find it.
I
Right.
got a $100 book yesterday for 89 cents.
I
Nice.
saw that one.
Yeah, I thought I had a $100 book until I got it home and realized it was only about 20. But I did
Hey,
find a,
20.
what's that?
Still 20.
I know. I'm not worried about it. It only cost me $1. But trying to find. I got a vintage Schwinn bicycle yesterday that was.
I saw that.
Cool.
That was
$10.
sweet.
I
That was,
bought a typewriter thanks to a certain individual around here.
dude, typewriters are awesome.
Yeah.
Hey, I got a question. Anybody ever sold one on FBA?
No, I would never send a typewriter to FBA.
No, way too many.
Is it that bad?
They
Yeah.
would charge you a lot to.
The storage fee,
Oh, okay.
insane. Anything heavy like that, like electronics, like receivers and things like that. Even though I hate MF, I still do it MF because you already, in order to get it to FBA, you already have to box it up the way that you would ship it to your customer.
Right.
So just list them MF.
So I got a question. Who wants to be the first to call me an idiot?
Me.
I would never do that
What
to you.
stupid item did you buy that we should call you an idiot?
Lady,
It's not a stupid item. It's a stupid thing.
Did you mail it to yourself?
I'm shipping these items.
it's what?
You didn't mail something to yourself, did you?
No, I did not.
Okay, just checking.
Not this time.
I've done that, by the way.
You didn't send something to Chad via FedEx, did you?
No. Here's what I did, right? I bought these things from Walgreens. You see that price sticker at the top?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You left it on there.
Left it on the other 8 that I already sent out.
No.
How much are you selling them for?
Adam.
37, but my profit ranges from $5 up to like 11.
Well, all I can say, Adam, is you're an idiot.
Yeah, so I found this bike. Cool.
That was a cool
That
bike.
That bike is super cool.
That thing's got to be like 60. Right? It's got the baskets on the back, the full fenders. The only thing that's wrong with it really is, I mean, you can see the rust, but it's got rotted out tires.
Magic Eraser will take care of that.
Yeah, that's 70s, early 70s.
You don't need that basket on the back, do you?
Oh, well, I could use it, probably.
I
And
think
sorry,
he's
my
having
screen goes black after I screen share. It'll come back after a minute.
Wonder if you're having a power outage.
There's
Hiding.
someone in the house.
Well, yesterday I went and got a couple of items. I picked up another child's jean jacket, a green one with the orange tab. It was pretty cool.
You're finding some really cool Levi's stuff, Jake.
Yeah. And then I found a little solitaire game. Picked it up for $1. Was going to put this on eBay and just checking the prices, and it's anywhere from $5 to $10. But on Amazon, used, I think it was $44.
Yep.
And it checks through Camel, and the sell-through rate is rather good. So sending it off to Amazon.
Don't you love that?
Yeah, I don't understand it, and I question it all the time. Why do they do it? And every time I ask that question, I just say, stop asking. You see the numbers, just accept it.
All right. Well, I know you're saying that, right? And you say you see the numbers and it looks great. So I picked this up. I bought it for $1. It's probably worthless, but when I look on FBA, it shows no. I mean, on the apps and stuff, it shows no FBA. So I go to Camel to see what it's sold for, what it's pricing at. Camel shows it as $10,000. Recent sale in July, $10,000.
And the spikes?
Yeah.
And that's the other thing, you have to look at the spikes.
Yeah.
For how often?
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. It's sold at least 2 a month over the last 6 months, and it has a price of $10,000 in there.
Is it just some kind of mistake, or is it actually some
I
ridiculous?
have no idea. I was like, you know what? Whether it's a mistake or not, I'm buying the freaking thing for $1 because I don't have any clue.
Yeah.
Hey, maybe the mafia was laundering some money with it or something.
Exactly. Yeah, that was the first thing I did was check the inside of the jacket to see if it actually had money in there.
But what you really need
You're buying dinner for us now.
But yeah, if you look it up on Camel, it shows that it's priced right now at $10,000. But on anything else, it doesn't show that price.
what you need to do, since you're going to send it into Amazon, is undercut that 10,000 by 1 penny.
Yeah, right.
Well, there is none for 10,000 right now. So
I mean, I'll be happy with 7,000-8,000. I'll undercut them by a couple thousand. I'm not picky.
You're not greedy.
Exactly. Oh, that's a pretty long race to the bottom there.
Now let me ask you, if when you see things that are on Amazon and you have merchant fulfillment by Amazon selling it as well, you just undercut them by 1 penny or more? What do you guys do?
If it's only MF,
No. Merchant FBA, but Amazon is one of the sellers.
I never undercut.
no,
I always
mine always runs out.
Yeah. I'll either price match or I'll price up,
I price above Amazon.
depending on the rank and all of that. So like toys right now, every toy I send in are priced up.
Yeah.
Yep.
One of the things that I've been doing just to mess around with is making even numbers. Like $15, $12, $30. That way it makes it feel like it makes it easier for them to hit their $35 without having to do math.
Well, that's the other thing I was going to ask, if everybody just prices everything at $35, no matter what it is.
Oh no.
Yeah.
That's I was thinking about trying that, but I don't think that would work.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, if it's over 30, then I'll just put it up for 35, and I don't know.
Yeah.
I haven't really
Yeah.
been doing it long enough to know if it works or not, but
It works. Trust me. It does.
I just listen to the pros. Yeah, I did go to the weigh and pay yesterday again, like I said, and I got that bike, but I got these Asics. These things are
nice.
like $180 new in this condition. They're probably.
Can you clean all that paint off?
What's that?
Can you clean that paint off of it?
It's not paint.
Oh, okay.
That's the color it's supposed to be,
They make some ugly shoes now.
and people love them.
Yeah, they do.
I don't understand the fluorescent thing.
Yeah.
So,
Actually, all the people at the weigh-in pay that were going for the shoes were wearing them. And I had to
give
fight
me
with
a
them.
pair of heels any day.
Yesterday was the first time I had to fight. And what these guys would do is they would just grab one shoe. They wouldn't grab a pair. And then they just throw the one shoe in their cart, and then they'd go around looking for the match because people would grab the other one and then be like, oh, I can't find the match, and just throw it back.
Yep.
This time, like last time I did that, I just kind of threw it back right away. This time, I kept them all. And every time the shoes would come rolling out, I would go back and check again. And sometimes the shoes would come out, the match would come out in the second run. And and plus I found the match to this shoe in the bottom of a toy bin somewhere. So they had put this back trying to hide it, thinking that I would just throw mine away again, and they would find that, and they'd know right where to find this one.
Dirty people.
Well, there's like 10 of these people that all work together. They show up together. They're like all coordinated. They're like pointing at stuff. You know what to go for, right? You know what to go for, right? And they'll just go all the way down the line, and they're just ready to go.
Wow.
I mean, they're pretty coordinated, and I mean they're grabbing all the stuff that I want to go for. Really, like I see them pulling stuff out. It's like, man, you guys are dirty. I gotta get a couple of people helping me or something.
Exactly. You need minions.
Yeah. That's a good one.
Well, here's my $100 book from yesterday.
Nice. Photography. That's a good one.
Books. Love it.
It's Camel's got it from like 80 to 140, and it's got a pretty somewhat high ranking. It's like 850,000, but it was as low as, what did it say? 131,000 as of like 2 weeks ago.
On a book, if it has a decent enough ROI, and it's under 2 million, I get it.
Yeah.
Under 1 million is completely acceptable for me.
Yeah.
I don't really even pay too much attention to the rank on books. I just buy them if they're under $1, and I'll send it in. I could care less.
Yeah. Well, this is the most expensive one I bought yesterday at a grand total of $7.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Yeah, I found these things. These are awesome. I'm totally making a Chuck Norris video.
Hey,
Those
I know everybody talks about getting the workout videos and stuff like that, but this one was kind of funny. It's actually got a price tag on it. I took that off. But this
Hey,
was,
Mike, I got a
this
question.
was prenatal yoga.
nice.
It has a rank of 2,500. So Bolo right there, man. You can find that kind of stuff, dude. I guess it sells pretty good.
Prenatal workouts sell really, really well. The guys that do the what's the P90X? Like anything. Find out the trainers of the P90X system. Any of those guys that make a video, any of their videos are going to be like $10 plus most of the time, especially if they're new and sealed. I mean, I'll buy those and I'll bundle them, and I'll wait until I get like 5 or 6 videos or DVDs, and I'll put them on eBay because I can't sell them on Amazon, and I'll get like $40-$50 for them sometimes. I've had collections of workout DVDs that I've gotten upwards of $100 for.
So do you want to ramp it up or build strength?
Now, I got the video Mike said he's been looking for. You know,
Oh God, I'm afraid to even. I have that one.
Or do
I
some
have it.
yoga.
I have the entire series, Brian.
okay, I thought you were missing this one, so I got it for
I
you.
have the whole series, buddy.
I mean, I even got this one for you.
Is that where you get
That's,
the idea?
that's my favorite one.
Sweating to the oldies.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Number 2.
yeah. The first one's my favorite.
Mike,
Uh-huh.
look to the right.
in the chat.
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
Oh,
Thank you.
Here is my $100 book.
Ooh.
Information Dashboard Design, the effective visual communication of data. No idea. Looks like somebody bought it because it had nice big words and then they never opened it. And then this one is 58, I think.
Yeah. I think this was my favorite DVD I got yesterday.
Whoa, looking good, Mr. Man.
Thank you. Thank you. You could have said it earlier.
Sorry. My little one, we're going to a play this morning, and my 10-year-old came in. He's got on his sweater, some corduroys, and a fedora. Bible Man!
Bible Man. This was like my favorite. I said, well, I'll scan this and see how well it does. Dude, it sells.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bible Man sells really well.
Does it?
I've
never heard of it.
Oh.
I thought this was a $100 book,
What is this? Turn it sideways.
but when I got it home, the condition and everything, it was new. It's $100, and I forgot to click on the used thing on the seller app, like a dummy. And then, I mean, it was only $1, and it still sells for like $20 used, but it's got like a 4 million rank. But I don't care. I'm sending it in.
Yeah, that'll sell stuff.
It's a Chilton's manual.
Yep.
Might
Yeah,
check
you have
eBay.
Chilton's or your manuals, you pick them up. Those are whatever something for dummies, anything for dummies. You pick those up.
I wouldn't say anything for dummies.
No, I'd stay away
Yeah.
from dummy stuff.
I scanned like a dozen yesterday that weren't worth over $3.
Really?
There's like,
I dropped
There's
some.
only a handful that are still worth something.
Well, here's the
Yeah,
thing.
They
These,
made too many of them for stupid shit.
this Chilton's manual is not a typical Chilton's manual. When they say look for Chilton's manuals, they mean the ones that are made for a certain specific model of car and a certain year range. This is like a
That's
overall.
a hardback one. That's a hardcover, isn't it?
Yeah. This is one of the old school ones that.
Yeah, they don't even make them like that anymore.
No, this is like for all American cars because they were so similar back then.
Get you some breakfast, morning man.
But yeah, I found like 5 or 6 brand new sealed things, and it seemed like people were just leaving them on the table, not even grabbing them. So everything I grabbed, anytime I'd see something sealed, I would just grab it. And then everything that I got, I scanned, and it was scanning for $10, $20. So
Yeah, that's how I got all these VHSs yesterday. There's people in there picking through all kinds of shit, but nobody was picking up sealed VHS.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I
I
left
just
the
don't
sealed
grab
VHS
them. What's that?
I left the sealed VHS tapes alone. They still charge $1 each for those. They don't do those by the pound at my weigh and pay.
Oh yeah, they did at mine.
Yeah, if they were by
I
the pound,
grabbed
I would have
Then
grabbed.
like well,
Like when I went to check out though, I was 40 cents, or I was like 42 pounds. I needed to be at 50 to go down the next rank of the price, and it would have cost me less overall to just put 10 more pounds on there. So I went and grabbed a couple clothing items, but I just went to the clothes and I found this like 100% wool women's trench coat that probably cost me $2 or $3. You guys, check this out. This thing is awesome. I thought it was going to be worth more, but like this
That's
big
pretty cool.
Harlem Globetrotters sweater with like all these bright colors and everything.
That's cool.
Yeah, I guess it's made by Fubu. I don't know when they came out with it, but it's they sell for like $30. So I wouldn't even gotten that if I wouldn't have.
Man, go on Shark Tank. Ask them how much it's worth.
Michael, you had a question in the chat. Said, is that the Bible Man with Willie Ames?
With Willie Ames?
Yeah, you remember Willie Ames from 8 is Enough?
Check this
And
thing
then
out.
Laura was saying, your sourcing listing stories are way more entertaining than most of the reality shows out there. Got to find Hollywood connections. Seriously, my cheap butt would finally spring for a DVR to watch. Thanks, Laura.
Check this thing out.
I thought
I
Santa
grabbed
Claus
this
was
too.
killed, right? What is he doing in this box?
What?
I thought Santa Claus was killed. Why is he in this box?
I don't know anything about that.
That's a cute one.
Yeah, this has like the little head and everything. I think this will fit my daughter. But
Oh, onesie.
That is cute.
no, it's not a onesie.
No,
it's
it's
a
a
little
jacket.
vest.
Jacket.
It's like a jacket with a sleeveless vest jacket with a hood, and it's got little animal ears on top.
That is.
I think it'd fit you. You should try it on.
I also found this thing. This is awesome, especially right before Halloween. It's like a Renaissance freaking jacket. I don't know. It's made by Shrine in Hollywood. It's like a costume, like a Renaissance costume or something. But I grabbed this when I had to get my last 10 pounds.
Have you looked up that tag yet?
What's that?
Have you looked up the tag?
No, I was just about to do that.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's got big, heavy buttons. I don't think they're not silver or anything, but you know, I don't know if it's a dress or a jacket for a guy or what, but it fits me. I could go as a vampire for Halloween this year. But it's like some kind of velvet or something. It's freaking awesome.
Nice.
But yeah, that's mostly it for me. What did I got yesterday? I need to get it listed. That's all. I'm just gonna stay home and list all day. I might hop out just to go try and sell some stuff, but I didn't get a chance to do it yesterday. No more weigh and pay until this stuff is listed.
Today I get to go out and look at some heavy equipment. Person wants me to do some consignment for them. One's a propane-powered pallet jack, and the other's an Oregon. So, figure out how that goes. And Amy in the chat wants to know who's got the Jetsons notification on their phone and how do they get it?
That would be Picker Army.
Oh,
Picker Army.
I can't give away every secret.
Yeah, you can't give it all away. You got to put that in the ebook.
Yeah,
When are you doing your ebook?
you gotta
Michael?
buy my ebook on.
When are you doing that? You do need to do one.
Um,
You actually need to have your wife do the one for the tools.
right. Well, then it would make more sense.
She does need to do one for tools, though.
Yeah.
I mean, in all seriousness.
Yeah.
um,
You're talking about Craftsman tools, not
That's right.
tool, right?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Glad I didn't hear anything what you said, but also yes.
I said you're talking about Craftsman tools, not marrying a tool.
I heard you. I said yes.
Well, I was telling James he didn't hear. He didn't quite hear it.
I'm sorry, what?
So have you guys, any of you guys done much with Nerf guns? Keep hearing Gil Money talking about it, and it's on the BOLO list, but I finally started grabbing them yesterday just because I saw them, and plus I actually found one of the darts, so you know I had to test them.
Yeah.
So I was just running around the way and pay, bink.
Shooting people?
No, I wasn't shooting people. I was just like shooting the wall and stuff right next to people. They were looking at me like, "What are you doing?"
That's awesome.
He's the resident crazy for the weigh and pay.
Yeah, but I got
I
this
don't think
one.
they need any of those because there was this
They have
one
enough.
kid walking around and he was like carrying on conversations with every 80-year-old woman that was in there, and he couldn't have been much older than 20.
Well,
Hey,
I
we
mean,
know somebody.
He was an employee. He was just a freaking nut, though.
yeah, I just
He was like explaining like the typewriter was like the coolest thing ever to me.
that's a
little
beat
hipster kid.
picking.
Yeah, there was one guy that walked in and he started digging through one of the pros carts, like one of the people in the group that was together. But they had everything in a blue bin. They didn't have it in. They like grabbed a blue bin and put a blanket over it instead of having it in a cart. So this guy didn't know any better, but he almost got jumped by 10 guys. They saw him looking through that and they were all like, "Hey, what are you doing? What? Hey." He's like, whoa, hey man. No.
Ow.
But that's a good way to get those guys' attention. Just start digging through their cart.
Yeah, that's where you need one person then. You can have that person go digging through their bin while you go back and start grabbing everything else.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that would be a pretty good strategy actually. Like as the carts are coming out, just start digging through the bin.
Right.
Get them off their game. Yeah, they did beat me to one thing. There was me and him, or me and one of the other guys. He was like, we're just staring at this pair of Asics, and we were both looking at the exact same thing. And but they were on his side, so I figured, he's closer. But we kind of like grabbed him at the same time, and I was like, there you go.
You should have used the Nerf gun. You could have got it.
I should have. Actually, one of the Nerf guns I found, it's like a rapid fire one where like you pump it up with air. It's got like a little air tank, and it's got like 50 darts that shoot out like a shotgun out in the front. The thing is, I wish I could test it, but I don't have enough darts.
I'm sure if you put that aside, you'll find a bunch more at the weigh-in pays as you go along.
I never find the ammo. I always just find the guns. Every once in a while, there'll be like one dart in there or something, but not very often. Seems like.
The misfired
I also wanted to know if you have to test those because I mean they seem like as long as they look like they're in good shape, they should be. But I have no clue on that stuff.
Can I ask you guys a question about men's clothing?
No.
Good.
I have a shirt that's 17.5 by 34 for the size. And I see it listed as extra large and 3X.
Go on whoever the label is. You can go onto their website, and they have their own sizing charts.
Well,
And
that's a good idea.
Measure it, and they will tell you for their brand what the size is.
That's a good idea. It's Ralph Lauren.
And yes, Ralph Lauren does have their own charts.
I was going to be asking that in the next few weeks, too.
What?
The thing having to do with how do you find out what size for the lengths and all that crap.
Oh.
Yeah, certain clothing brand, their own websites, they have their own way of measuring it, and it shows in diagrams of how they measure it and how they size their own shirts and pants.
I do a lot of clothing, but I normally just get, XL, 3XL, or whatever. I don't typically find, ones that clothes that I want to buy that just have the, the measurement.
Usually when I look at clothing, it's I'll look first for the brand name, then I'll look at the material, and then the last thing I'll look at is size.
Yeah. I just feel like sometimes the shirts seem like they've shrunk, so I want to disclose that if I notice it.
Yeah, I pay really close attention to like wool and like sweaters and stuff. Like if it looks like it's been kind of, what do they call it, cooked. I've got a few pieces that would have been really nice, but
someone threw it in a washing machine instead of hand washing.
Exactly. Hey, how do you guys check? I know Rakin made a video about it's in his ebook, but how do you check how much somebody took their best offer for on an item?
You can't do that with here, I'll show it real quick.
You can get an estimate. If there's an item that a lot of things have sold, where you can sort it by the sales, and if it's in between ones that are sold, and then there was another one was a best offer, and then you have another one that's sold, you can get a variation or a
No,
range.
there's a way to check the actual number that they accepted.
You talking on eBay?
Yeah.
Uh,
You
Print.
used to be able to do it
Change.
with the
How are you
app,
looking at?
but they stopped doing it.
I just did it yesterday.
Where do you find the print button?
Maybe it's the
Air, what are you looking at?
On some of them, if it doesn't have that print button, you need to change it from like .com to .ca. Change it to the site.
The
and
Canadian
it'll
one.
show up. And it should show up again.
They've really screwed it up. Making too many changes too rapidly.
Yeah. So let's see. Listing is ended. The original listing print. That's right. Okay.
Somebody was saying that the print doesn't come up now on some of them.
It doesn't. Nope. Damn it.
They just change it to the Canadian site. Just go from .com to .ca, and that should come back.
I
Yeah.
did it yesterday for a men's dress shirt, and it still had the print.
No, the print's there, but it just says the price. It doesn't say the best offer that was accepted. I was trying to look up this jacket, and I found one similar that sold for $275.
But it okay. What is it that you're looking up?
Shrine velvet overcoat. Or gothic coat. Maybe that's good.
Holy crap, there are some ugly coats.
Yeah, but look how much they sell for.
Right?
That's why they sell for that much.
Looks like it's going for minimum like 40 or 50 bucks with shipping. There's one for 150, 55. I'm gonna try and get 100 bucks for this thing, I think. Not bad for $5.
I think on some of my clothes items, I think they're gonna go to auction or auction or buy it now.
I want to find a company online that buys clothing where I can just send them boxes of clothes and they just send me a check.
That would be nice, wouldn't it?
Even if I only get like $5 or $10 a piece, you know, I would just save the really, really expensive stuff. And
I do recall there was somebody posted that there is a type of company that does that. Like,
well, I was looking, I was reading this entrepreneur website, and it wasn't talking about them doing that service, but it was this startup in California that was doing men's clothing. They were doing like a whole website on, no wait, maybe it was women's clothing. I think it was women's clothing. They said that there weren't enough brands to be profitable with men's clothing. But I mean, even if there's a place that just does women's clothing like that, if I'm buying these things for like $1 at the weigh and pay, and I can send them 50 or 60 items, and they pay me like $3 or $4 a piece for them, that's pretty good money. And it's no weight, none of that. I mean, I don't care about getting top dollar for stuff. I want it flipped and out of here, you know? I want to get it. If I can double or triple my money really fast, that's great. And I'll do top dollar on the stuff that I know for a fact will sell. Like, you know, when I find a copy of Earthbound for the Super Nintendo, yeah, I'm going to put that up for like $300. And I'll sit on it until it sells. But it's a little freaking game cartridge that big that takes up no space on my bookshelf.
Right.
Hey, with the whole eBay thing, on that Shrine of Hollywood, there was a red and black velvet coat that they accepted a best offer. If you click to see view original listing or whatever, and then scroll down and hit print on that, it brings it up, and they took an offer of $225.
When I clicked on that, I did exactly what you just said, but it didn't have the line through it, and it didn't say the offer they took. All it said was the price.
Well, it was what they had was $275 is what they had on it. and then when you go to the original listing and you hit the print, it says the sold for $225.
Right. That's okay. So here I'm going to the original listing, and I hit print, and
Yellow.
Since we got a break, here's something else I got from the book sale yesterday. I had a few games there. This is the only one that was in pretty good shape. Fortunately, there's none listed FBA, and it didn't come in the plastic, but everything inside of it is still all wrapped up, brand new, never been played.
yeah, I
And
found
it's
a board game like that the other day.
Yeah, it's the ones non-FBA merchant fulfilled are going for $80 new.
Is the box in good shape?
Yeah, it's got shelfware. That's about it.
Hmm.
You see the corners,
Yeah.
but there was some on there that were new, but they were missing the sleeve. So
Yeah, if you have a heat shrink wrapper, whatever you call those, the impact sealer,
yeah,
then you can just reseal those and make them look good.
yeah. I think because of the shelfware, I listed it as used like new.
Oh, okay.
I would do used very good. Like new still has to be pristine packaging.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
All right, I'll lower it. I
But
listed it for $60. The new ones were listed for $80, but those were merchant fulfilled. This will be the only one on Prime.
you should get it. They're selling for that. For 60 merchant.
What's that?
I said if they're selling for 60 merchants, then you should get the 80.
Yeah.
No, they're selling for 80 merchant fulfilled. Brand new though.
I got you backwards. Oh, you'll definitely sell it then.
Yeah, I was just gonna list it for 60. I mean, it was half off yesterday. You can see the price on it.
Yeah. Nice.
I didn't
One
forget
thing
about
that I do is take pictures just to throw them up there with my listing. I think that kind of helps a little bit.
Yeah.
Was one other thing I did get was Avon Rolls Royce aftershave. Still brand new in the box, $4.
Nice.
It sells for like $3 on eBay, $4. Amazon, they have them anywhere up to $40. So that one's going to Amazon.
I was to say I sell them for like $5 at estate sales.
Yeah. You got to check the prices on some of that stuff, man. I mean, it's crazy.
So one that they were selling for, I think had one or two. One was for $10, and it was all beat up. It was just the car itself, all banged up, chipped. And this one's a lot better than that.
Yeah.
And it has for that one, the collectible, new collectible, like new, that you can click.
Wow.
Do you guys ever list anything in the collectibles section on
Yes.
Amazon?
Yep.
I haven't, but I've thought about it. If it's something that's collectible to me, then I would think about it, but I don't know.
So, say you had an older book, would it be better to list it collectible or just list it used?
It depends on how many are in the collectible and what the condition is.
Okay.
You know
Like
what I
one I had a Scrabble game from the 70s, brand new, never used, but and I listed it as collectible.
Yeah. As far as like selling stuff on eBay that sells for a lot more money on Amazon, I know a couple days ago I sold a Risk board game that was like, I had it listed for 2 months on eBay for $60 with best offer, and I kept getting these $40 offers. So finally I check Amazon and it's selling for like I think there was one listed for like 80, and then when I went to put it in, I just went ahead and put it in for $99.95, and it sold within a week.
Nice.
So I mean, you can make a lot of money just buying stuff off of Amazon and selling it on eBay, or buying stuff on eBay and selling it on Amazon. I mean, and I'm sure there's ways to do it the other way too. Buying stuff on Amazon and selling it on eBay. There's got to be some items that go backwards like that.
Yeah, I mean, you'd probably just have to do it in your niche, you know. I think it'd be too hard to do a broad search to try to find stuff, you know.
Kind of. It depends on how much time you want to spend doing it. But
yeah,
I
mean, I buy military on eBay constantly. I mean, like every week and resell it.
Yeah.
You know.
I used to do that with Warhammer figs and Magic collections. I would buy Magic collections, but now you can't buy Magic the Gathering on eBay without spending hours scouring. And there are so many people doing that now that, I mean, they're just bidding these auctions up so high it's not worth the money anymore. And, I mean, it's always a huge gamble. You know, you don't know if you're getting somebody who is legitimately trying to sell their collection or a reseller that's trying to sell a bunch of their junk stuff that they can't sell otherwise. And they're just dressing it up to look like somebody's actual collection. I mean, a lot of people do that. And then, same thing, well, Warhammer was probably still is pretty good. But, I mean, I'll buy lots of that stuff, you know, $20 or $30 and get $500 all day for once I piece it all out. But that's just niche stuff, you know. That's the stuff that you have to be able to look at it and know exactly what it is and be able to identify the stuff right away. Otherwise, it's just not worth the time and effort put into learning about it. But anybody going to be on the Toadcast tonight?
I'll try. Me and Biscuit.
The only reason I live on Fridays.
It's for the Toadcast. Yeah.
The what?
Well, I say be on the Toadcast. I mean watching the Toadcast, because I don't think any of us know who's going to be on until
about like the last 30 minutes.
Yeah.
I know. I'm tier 2.
Oh, that's right. You are tier 2.
Yep.
Oh, wait, I'm not tier 2 on the Toadcast.
No.
No, you're only tier 2 on the Reseller Society.
You mean you haven't moved up yet?
No.
Isn't Sean one of your fellow tier 2 members?
You
I
got to get
still
more
only get
people
my
on it.
5%, that's all.
5% of 0?
5% of 0. Yeah. Minus my time.
For somebody that does books all the time, could somebody make a video about grading them? My mother wanted me to ask that.
About what?
About grading, how you grade your books.
I was
For
thinking
Amazon?
about doing a video like that. Yeah.
Unless it's new grade 1 below.
Right. If it's brand new, I sell it as new. And by brand new, I mean like has the wrapper on it. If I buy it used, it's used, no matter what. If it's like new, okay. But if like new, it has to be perfect, like new. Very good, you know, for me. As long as the jacket's in perfect shape, but there's light scratches on the jacket, light shelf wear, you open the book, there's no writing inside, the binding's nice and tight, the pages are white, crisp, clean, no turned up corners, that's very good. Good, you start to get like slightly turned up corners, maybe there's a little wear, like visible wear on the jacket edges. You might have little tiny tears. The binding is still in good shape. The pages are still good. Maybe you've got like somebody's name written on the title page or like a little price up in the corner from a used bookstore. Maybe you have like a couple of pages with some underlining or something. And when I say a couple, I mean like just one or two. Like it's really not a whole lot going on in there. And then maybe you've got like yellowing and stuff to the pages. And then for acceptable, as long as it's intact and readable and the binding's together, then I'll sell it as acceptable.
All right.
Video done.
That's just how I do it. I don't know if it's I kind of try and undersell and over deliver.
Right.
Which is the rule on Amazon.
Yeah.
Yeah, she sat and watched pretty much everybody's videos to this point, and she just hadn't seen one on the grading of the books.
Yeah, I was considering doing one.
Yeah.
Books are
You can just copy and paste
one of
this
my favorite.
that little part and post it on YouTube, and there you go. No, I could probably do a video too, but I haven't done any how-to videos. I haven't done anything but hauls and ride-alongs, and I've done like 5 videos, or I've shot like 5 videos for every one I've posted. I've always got my camera out when I'm out there. I'm always just taking, just hey, this is kind of cool, blah blah blah, or like I'll grab somebody, hey, you want to be on YouTube? I haven't posted any of that stuff yet, but it's pretty fun. You get to know some of the people at the weigh and pay too. Like I see the same people, or I saw a lot of the same people there on Tuesday that I saw yesterday. So that was kind of neat, and you start talking and stuff, and they know who you are. Like there's a couple of them were actually like, hey, I found this. What do you think? And they were bringing me stuff. So,
Yeah, that's when you tell them, nah, it's crap, man. Put it in my cart.
no, they were bringing me stuff and giving it to me if I think it's worth something, because they don't want to deal with it.
Speaking of people bringing stuff to you, I went to my my regular thrift store that I haven't been to in quite a while. I noticed that I bought some guitars the last time. So when I came in, the lady says, "I've been waiting for you. I've had these sitting in the back." So she comes out with these,
Oh wow.
and they had them priced at $4 each, and I was like, "Well, these aren't exactly the ones that I normally purchase." And she says, "Well, how much will you give me?" I was like, "Maybe $3 for all of them." Okay.
There you go. Yeah.
So a buck each.
Yeah.
Minus the doubles. Yeah. Very nice.
Yeah.
I just got this one.
Yeah, I had one of those too. Mine's no, I don't have that one.
The Aerosmith. Yeah.
Mine's for the Wii.
It's a Guitar Hero.
You know, it's getting close to Halloween when you see a black cat.
Mm.
Yeah, I just wanted to see if I could screw up anybody's day if they're superstitious.
Is the cat giant or is it just close to the screen?
He's just going to the screen.
Oh, okay.
He is a big old
Excellent.
fat tomcat, though.
Yeah, the last time I had I walked in and had one of those, hey, come check this out. We just got this in moments. They sold me this for $40.
Whoa.
And one of the games in there is worth more than that. Which one? There's a Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 3. Find it all the time, but every time I sell it, I get like $45-50 for it. But yeah, I get stuff like that all the time. Or I'll go to my local pawn shop that knows me, and they'll be like, "Oh, hey, you interested in this? You interested in this?" And these guys are kind of funny because they'll, like last time I went in there, they had a Super Nintendo with some crappy game stuck in the thing, and they're like, "Oh, what about the Super Nintendo?" I'm like, "No, not at that price." I'm like, "Well, it's got like 10 games in the bag in the back." Well, that might have been a selling point to somebody else, so thanks for not mentioning that to anybody. So they brought them out, and it was like $150 worth of video game or Super Nintendo games, and they sold me the whole system for $30. It's like, yeah, I'll take that. Same thing happened to me at another pawn shop. I walked out of this place. They were selling all their PlayStation 2, Xbox, and GameCube games, like all the old system games, for 25 cents each. And I didn't even want to scan everything because I was in a hurry. I had to get to the gym. So I just took every single one of their games. Most of them were sports games. But I saw there was like Super Smash Brothers Melee and some like just a bunch of really high-end GameCube games that were selling for like $20, $30, $40, $60. And I figured I could just bundle the sports games and sell them for like $1 each. But when I was checking out, they were like, "What about this Nintendo we got over here?" And they had a Nintendo 64 with some other crappy game in there. And once again, it's like they were like, "Oh yeah, there's like 10 games or something with that. They're in the back. I was like, okay, let me see them. So they pulled the Nintendo 64 was trashed. I mean, it wasn't in bad shape, but it had like the sticky stuff on it, like somebody had spilled soda or something. I was like, I don't know about this, but I opened the box and there was one game in there that, I mean, there were like 2 or 3 Pokemon games that were worth 15 or 20 bucks a piece. There was one game in there with no label. It just said Smash on the top. And I knew what that meant. So I Super Smash Brothers Melee. It's one of the most expensive N64 games. So I went ahead and tested it, but the system wouldn't turn on because the reset button was stuck. And I was just like, okay, I can't buy this for what you're asking. And they're like, oh, well, we can go down to 20 bucks. I was like, I can buy it for that. Got it home, took it apart, cleaned it up. It worked fine. And turned out the game that said Smash was Smash Brothers. So you got to watch out for that stuff when you're out there, especially at pawn shops, man. Like, you got to ask what it comes with. I mean, there's so many times I'll buy a DSLR camera or something like that, you know, and it'll be just the camera under the glass. It's like, what does it come with? And they'll bring out a freaking huge bag with like 3 or 4 lenses in it and all this other stuff. And now all of a sudden that $200 camera is actually worth buying to resell because there's $500 worth of lenses.
A Golden Finger Picker says hi. He's having his coffee right now, so he can't get on the computer. He's only got his phone in front of him.
Oh, okay.
Just wanted to let everybody know that he said hi.
Tell him to get in the chat.
I did already.
So speaking of SLRs, I've never seen a Polaroid like this. One of the Captivas.
Ooh. What is that lens?
It's a Captiva SLR. And what's funny is that it's the type on the very back, what you think's the back, has a tripod mount hole.
Hmm.
And you could shoot in portrait or landscape. So like right up here, I think.
Yeah.
Hmm.
It's neat. Not worth much from what I see on eBay, but it's just a neat little camera.
Check Amazon.
Captiva 95 film.
That one you need to check on Amazon and see what the price is there.
Yeah, for sure. Amazon. So cameras are another thing that you can sell on eBay for. It might sell on eBay for 20 bucks, but it'll sell for 50 or 60, 100 on Amazon.
It's just like that Easy Share. It's a Kodak Easy Share C330. Sells for maybe $15, $20 on eBay. $144 on Amazon.
Wow.
Big difference.
It makes no sense to me, but hey, I will take it.
I love
Like I said, yeah, I've been asking why. I just see the numbers and say, okay.
Yeah, it's unbelievable at first. You don't think it's real, and then all of a sudden you actually do it yourself, and it's like, whoa, that sold in like a day.
Yeah.
Well,
And
there's
it's
so
been
many
sitting
people
on eBay
that,
for 6 months.
there's so many people that won't shop on eBay. They don't trust it. They trust Amazon.
Yeah, I've actually had a lot of people send me comments on eBay, just questions or whatever, and they're like, you need to start selling on Amazon because eBay is crap and stuff like that, because my niche is video games, and I didn't even realize that they were probably trying to tell me, go check the prices on Amazon because the stuff you're selling is you could get twice as much money for if you sold it on Amazon.
Right.
I got an Amazon shipment going out today. As my video games fall off of eBay, anything that's over $10, I'm starting to send to Amazon, and I'll just keep my cheap stuff up on eBay. And eventually, I'm gonna just get out of the $5 and $10 games and just start making piles, filling up flat rate boxes, and then just selling them like that because it's just not worth it to. I mean, I've got my stack of padded mailers right here, you know. It's easy to knock out 20 or 30 listings of video games, you know. It's just, I can sit right here at my desk, but I've got a big black mouse pad, so I just clear my desk and take, like, picture. They don't have to be good because people know exactly what they're getting. They want to play the game. They don't want to you know, if it's a real collectible, then take decent pictures. But I mean, they come out good enough that they can see the case and the scratches and everything. But once you set off to do 20 or 30 video games in an hour at $5 a piece plus shipping, and it's worth it that way, I guess, because then you never have to do anything but relist them, and it's only 5 cents to relist. But I don't know. I don't like seeing $5 sales anymore. I want to see 10, 15, $20 sales. You know, I want to see my Amazon account racking up a few $100 every day.
Right.
I like seeing that number jump, and it doesn't look like it's jumping when you're only selling $5 stuff.
And those $5 books add up.
They do, but do you sell $5 books on Amazon? What's your limit?
My minimum is $6.99 actually.
Okay, yeah, my $6.95 I think is the lowest I've gone on any books.
There's a few, you know, if I need some filler in the box, then I'm sending to Amazon. I'll throw some paperbacks that are, you know, down to $4.99, but not that often.
That's a good idea. Well, the only problem that I have with using filler in the boxes, I'll put those filler items in, and then they'll send everything to a different warehouse. It's very frustrating. So now I'm at one trap that I think a lot of people fall into on FBA is when you're filling your boxes to go off to the warehouse, people have a tendency to be like, oh man, it's only like 10 items. That sucks. I'm not going to pay $7 to have it shipped to FBA, or I'm not gonna ship this out until the box is full because it's not worth it. But if you think about it, if you've got a box with 5 or 6 items in it, and it's like $200 or $300 worth of inventory, and it's gonna cost $8 to ship, it's not doing you any good sitting there. I mean, I've sent out 5 items before in one box. I sent out 3 in one box in my last shipment, but they were all Wii Fit boards, so it was a big, heavy box. But I mean, yeah, you gotta just get that stuff out there and don't make reasons for yourself not to do it, you know? I mean, I think that's really important. You just freaking do it. Just send it off. I mean, if you've got 3 books that are going to one warehouse that are, you know, all $6 books, of course, don't sweat that. But I think what I've noticed is Amazon's pretty good about trying to organize your inventory so that all the boxes are worthwhile to send, you know? Like they're gonna put they have 4 or 5 items in one box, it's probably gonna be like $60 to $100 worth of stuff minimum, right?
One of my orders was 60 items going off to Amazon, and 3 VHS tapes were going to be separated into another warehouse. Those I didn't send in.
No, I probably wouldn't do that, even if they were valuable, because VHS tapes just don't move very quickly.
Yeah. Well, they went out on the next shipment, but I had a few more video cassettes, and they were bundled as well to that one warehouse. I think it ended up like 6 tapes going to one warehouse.
Do you just delete that shipment?
No, I just remove those items off of them, and then redo the shipment, and it corrects it, and it just has one box going to one warehouse.
Oh, okay.
No, you're not.
I did that. I of my shipment, and then they completely reorganized everything. And now, when I got done, I had. It was really weird. Frustrating.
What was that, Paul?
Oh, last time I went out there, or the last time I tried to do what you just said, I took my shipment and I took off like the 2 or 3 items that I didn't really want to send out, and then when I redid it, they like completely reorganized my shipment. So now instead of 3 boxes going out, I had 4 boxes going out to different warehouses. And the way that they did it the second time, it really wasn't worth it. So I just put those items back. It redid the shipment to the original configuration, and then yeah, I just sent the stuff out because I wanted to get it out. I heard that deleting listings or deleting shipments can be like you can get in trouble for that from Amazon. I did that on my first shipment, and I never heard anything from it. But I guess you're not.
Yeah,
supposed to do it
I've
very
heard that you can get in trouble, but I've never. I don't. I don't know about that. I've heard that you can get in trouble, but I don't know if that's true. But I've only deleted one shipment completely. But most of the time, I'll just remove items.
Right.
So far, it's worked for me. They haven't reconfigured the whole shipment to other warehouses because I removed a certain number of items. So.
Maybe I just did
Or maybe
something
I'm
weird.
lucky.
It's not like I'm an Amazon pro or anything. I don't know what the hell I'm doing really. I just follow the online guides, and it seems easy, but there's always that little thing that can pop up.
Yeah, the Amazon expert here, that's Adam.
Yeah, well, that's how I got most of my knowledge is just asking you guys. It's
I'm
really
trying to sleep over here. Come on.
That's because you work all through the night sending out books to Amazon. He's nonstop.
Man, I'm already exhausted. I've been up since like 6. After 3 hours. Ridiculous. Huh.
What big plans does everybody have for the weekend here?
Tomorrow, there's a jiu-jitsu tournament that I might go to, and if I don't go to that, then I'm just going to go to this seminar at my academy. And I don't know. I haven't decided which one I'm going to do. I should go to the seminar, but I really want to go to the tournament. And then besides that, I mean, Sundays, just every Sunday I do nothing but list all day. And then Saturday night, it depends. The other reason I want to go to that jiu-jitsu tournament instead of the seminar is if I go to the tournament, then I'll be there all day and I won't be tempted to go source. And if I go to the seminar, I'll only be there for like 2 hours, and it's on the other end of town, and it's right next door to like 3 really good Goodwills and one of my honey holes.
Yeah.
Weekend, I'm not going to do much except maybe be here most of my time with Biscuit Head, hopefully. But next week is free ride week for the local bus system, so I'm just going to go around and try to find what I can find.
Yep.
Gonna expect some definite ride-along videos.
They're
We
having
went
a
down
time.
to Milwaukee this morning to see Sherlock Holmes, a play. And this weekend we're digging out. We have a mini excavator coming in the morning. We're digging out the side yard.
Gonna put in a pool?
No, just we want to put down a new water barrier, and get it prepared to put in a patio, and we're going to put in a patio and built-in seating all the way around it. It's enclosed by trees, so I do want a moat. I want a moat and a turret, and my husband's like, no.
Move to Scotland, get you one of those castles. They're everywhere.
That's what I want. I want a castle, but I want
That'd
mine.
be awesome. I don't know. I was thinking more along the lines of one of those Patriot, or not Patriot missiles, one of those nuclear missile silos in Nebraska.
Oh,
Yeah,
That'd be cool too.
you can buy them cheap.
Well, you used to be able to. Now the people that realized you could buy them cheap bought them all and are selling them for like $5 million.
Yeah.
Morning, Golden Finger Picker.
Oh.
Good morning. How's everybody doing?
They've been awesome now for 2 years.
I'm awesome. How are you?
Everything is awesome.
Super.
What are your big plans for the day?
Listing.
Dang it.
Today is a motivational day.
Oh yes, if I could get through half of the stuff that I need to list this weekend, I'll be good. But that's probably 100 items at least.
Yeah, that would be good.
Has Has anybody had any problems with sales on eBay lately? Like running a sale?
I've never run a sale.
Huh?
Thought about trying it, never got around to it.
Let me check real quick.
Um,
There was one problem I did have.
yeah, I ran a sale that ended on the 1st of October, and I just kind of let the prices. I just let it stop or whatever. But when the sale stopped, it left all of my items at the same price, the sale price.
What?
Whoa.
That's the
I
problem I
just-
was having.
I just got 3 offers overnight for items that I was not selling for that price. Yeah, and yeah.
That's a problem.
Holy cow.
So if you ran a sale, I don't know, it was right around that time that Brian was having issues trying to get his sale to stop. It was like around the 1st of the month, and I just, I looked just to see if mine stopped, and it did. I didn't really look at the pricing, It was just supposed to go back to the regular pricing, and it didn't. It stayed at the old prices, so
I haven't even looked.
yeah. Yeah, I normally wouldn't look, but now I have to go back because I didn't have my whole store on sale. I just had specific items, but yeah.
Yeah, that's a problem.
That is not cool.
Yeah, if that happens, you're gonna have to go through each individual one to increase it.
Yeah.
No.
No, I can do it.
Or you can just do a bulk
Yeah.
increase percentage.
I mean, it won't be difficult. It's just the fact that they've been sitting there for half the month at these low prices,
Wow.
Okay, I think my problem's been fixed because I had a sale end, I think, last night.
No.
It's all back fine.
I think my sales ended 2 days ago, but I haven't even checked.
You could just do another sale with an increase in price.
Right, yeah. Yeah.
You
Plus,
do a sale increase in it?
Yeah,
I
you
never
increase
tried.
it by increase all your prices by 50% and have a 10% off sale.
Oh, yeah.
all right.
And then if it ends, it'll stay at that top price. Maybe. If it,
Yeah. Well, I don't know if it's just a one-time thing because, like I said, Brian was having troubles at the 1st of the month with his sale ending, and I don't know if that was just a one-time deal or what. But.
Yeah, the thing was that the sale would end on your markdown manager. You could go and look at your listings and you'll see the little price line cut through and whatever. Go to that listing itself, there's not even a countdown, but your item is still on sale.
Yeah, they must have had some kind of issue.
But it looks like, at least on my end, that's been fixed.
that's what I'm wondering. Maybe if you have someone else check it and see it on your item instead of
I wonder
yourself
if
checking
they'll
it.
pay the difference if you show them that, look, you owe me some money, folks.
Yeah, they'll send that money to you quickly.
Yeah, I bet. Checks in the mail.
Yeah.
Luckily, so far it's just been people that have made offers, so I was able to catch it before anybody actually buy it now, So they make some retarded offers on them, so I can just decline them or whatever. But.
So they quit letting you make offers on your sale items, and then now they have it whenever your sale item ends, it puts a best offer on it? Or did you have to go? See, I would have automatically just went back and put best offers on it. Or are they allowing you to do it now, a sale with best offer?
The thing was, when I started that sale, and I ran it for a long time. I ran it for for 3 weeks out of last month, and it ended on the 1st of October. So when you guys were talking about them not doing the best offer thing, it worked just fine for me, but it was before that.
Yeah. I need to find out today what the hell's going on.
Yeah. So
They must have some employees at eBay just trying to tweak things around and see what happens.
Right. It's probably an upgrade they were doing or some BS, and it just happened to fall right on that timeline or something.
See, Mike, you get to that tier 1, man, you have that personal contact with eBay. All you got to do is just call them.
Right, where I have voting rights and I can tell them exactly the way they need to make changes in eBay and all that. I know. I'm getting there.
That was the worst decision I ever made, was to use those 2 words. Man.
Especially with someone like myself or Brian, because you know we're not going to let it go.
Yeah.
Hey, I have another thing that I just thought about earlier. Have you guys ever picked up brand new DVDs or whatever, and you find out that they're loose inside?
I have.
And what do you guys do?
I open them and put them back in the teeth and hope that the teeth aren't broken on the case. I mean, you can't sell them like, well, you can sell them like that, but people aren't gonna like it.
All right. Well, the thing is brand new, this thing goes for like a good chunk of change, and opened and used, it goes for crap.
Yeah, that's the problem. I mean, you can't, if you sell it for brand new and somebody gets it, then they're gonna be like, what are you doing sending me a disc that's loose? And you can get a Y sealer. Those things are, I don't even know how much it costs to get one of those sealers that the DVD companies use to seal their stuff.
That does that.
Yeah. But if you don't have that seal on your DVD, it's probably not new. Somebody's resealed it at some point. I know Disney movies come heat shrink a lot, or shrink wrapped, but that's about the only company that does that.
Yeah, VHS is because it's so long ago. They do most of those are just regular shrink.
Right. But I would not sell that as new.
Yeah.
You can still sell it as like new and just explain, hey, this thing is, I had to open it because the disc was loose, but the disc is still flawless. The nice thing about those discs is the disc surface is harder than the plastic surface of the ring. So most of the time, if you get any scratches on it, it's not scratches. It's just like marks from the plastic on the teeth.
Right.
You can just wipe them off. Use some rubbing alcohol and a really clean T-shirt, and they come off.
Yeah, I don't have clean T-shirts, so I have to buy one.
Yeah, I was gonna say you might have a problem with the T-shirt part, but.
Is there no way to balance it back into the middle and then just push it on the center of the case to get it to click back in?
Maybe, if you're really, really freaking ninja.
Yeah, that would. I'm thinking that would create more problems for my life than I really need.
The Destiny game I picked up yesterday, I can't tell if it's a manual or if it's a disc that's loose, but it's sealed, so I'm not even gonna worry about it.
Oh, it's that manual and stuff that's inside there. I have one too.
Yeah, you can tell the difference pretty easily. If it's just the manual, it's just like, you can hear it, but it's not loud. But if it's the disc, it sounds like there's something broken in there.
Yeah, I just say forget it and send
I
it.
guess I'll take my 25-cent loss on this one.
Set it and forget it.
Yeah.
That's it, man. I give up on this eBay thing. If I'm losing money like that,
maybe it's just not worth it.
Danica, your thing's going out today.
Thank
I hope it gets to you by Christmas.
Well, I said something yesterday to Gavin. I said, did you see one of the videos Mummy was looking at? One of her friends found an AT-AT that none of the bags had been open and all this stuff, and he was like, what?
Now, if you remember, you have to get pictures of it after he's got it all put together.
I'll have to send you a picture of it when he opens it. The look on his face.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah, that's been on his list for so long. That and the Hogwarts Castle. That's the other one I have to find him.
Yeah.
I saw one of those at a thrift store the other day.
It goes so not the original big school, not the one the little bridge one. He has the bridge one. He needs the school part. But it always goes, over $200, $250 every time I watch one.
The one that I saw, it's
Okay, here's a question when it comes to Legos.
No.
Okay, you got a child and he's got this collection of Legos. They're, the different stuff. When he's not playing with them, are they all set up? Are they put together when they're stored, or does he take them back apart, put them in the special bags or whatever, and say, okay, this is this?
Gavin has totes, the clear, like Sterilite totes, and he has
Uh-oh.
special ones, like his special, like that one will stay put together, and when he's not playing with it, he'll put it on one of his special shelves. But he has totes, like he's got Star Wars totes. He has some totes that are like Harry Potter. He puts them together by the brand, or the series. But he also has these two huge. They're actually dog food bins from IKEA. He has two huge ones of those that are just the normal blocks.
Yeah.
But he's extremely serious about his Legos. He probably has those two huge bins, and I would say they hold about 60 pounds worth of Legos each. And then he has probably 30 bins, ranging from the shoebox size up to the ones that you put under your bed.
Wow.
I mean, my kid is a Lego collector. That's all that he ever has on his wish lists for Christmas and his birthday. It's straight from the Lego store.
Yeah, I've got, if I find him in time to sell them, I've got 4 of the mini Lego sets,
Mhm.
And I'll toss those in too. I don't think they're worth very much money. It's just I have them and I didn't know what the hell to do with them, so I'll toss them in there.
Yeah, they're usually not worth much, but they're so cool.
Yeah.
And the architecture sets, some of those are worth money, and then some of them, you can't get anything for them.
Yeah. That's a niche in itself, man. It's like, damn, anytime I find them, it's like, Jeff Davidson.
Yes, I asked my kid. I'm like, Gavin, what's this? Because he watches these things on eBay. He loves eBay, and he looks for any minifigs and things like that he's missing. So I asked him, I'm like, what's this going for on eBay?
Huh.
Yeah, I haven't been finding many Legos lately, but I actually saw a bunch of them the other day, and they just wanted a little too much for them. They were asking like $30 or $40, $50 a set for them, and they were all open, and I didn't want to go through and make sure that the pieces were all there and all that. So.
Yeah. For my kid, I will, especially if it's one that I know he really wants, But not to sell.
Bins of Legos for some reason that I haven't sold.
Oh, you can just send them to me. I'll take care of them for you.
Please, I'd rather sell them to Danica and have her drive the 2 hours or so.
I'll come down and get them for my kid.
What about that cash flow game? Are you gonna get that, or should I list it?
Ooh, what do you want for it?
I don't know.
$1 billion.
11 billion.
11, dude.
$1 trillion.
I'm
No,
looking
11
on
billion is
Amazon
more.
right now.
Huh?
I'm looking it up on Amazon right now because that's where I was gonna send it.
Okay.
It's like $30, $40 used.
You haven't learned the hierarchy of money yet, Adam? It goes million, billion, trillion, 11 billion.
11 billion is the highest you can go.
That's it. After that, the world ends.
Yep.
Chad, I got to say something that you might have missed.
Oh,
Picker Army did not like your video.
What?
which video?
What is that?
Guess.
I have no clue.
They're robbers.
Everybody get a guess. Oh, you're too old. You're not supposed to know that.
Are they
Those
really?
are in the they were in the field rations.
They are condoms, 50-plus-year-old condoms.
Yep.
That's crazy.
In field rations?
They should still be usable, right?
I don't want to know.
You try them out.
That
Are they made by the Twinkie company? They should be good for like a few hundred years.
yeah, this thing is going for about $100 on Amazon.
But Chad, this is the video I was talking about.
Oh, hold on a second. Let me get back to it. Okay. What video?
This one.
Type that in the chat or scan it in the chat.
Ha ha ha.
I'm not talking. Oh,
That was back when he could hop around and do all that stuff to the music. Nowadays, he's not hopping around like that.
And I also did find your TI calculator, Chad.
What?
I found your TI calculator.
I love it. That is awesome, dude. It's in the box.
Yeah, and it does work.
What can you get for that?
Not much. Maybe
Amazon?
9, 10, 15 bucks, somewhere in there.
Is that it's got the red digital?
Yep.
Man, I love that stuff. I just love it.
Have
Oh.
you checked Amazon's prices?
Not yet. But
Yeah.
back here, they got the picture with the accounting book. Could you imagine doing accounting with this thing?
Sometimes I wish it could go back to being that simple.
That'd be nice.
I'd be just fine if I was born in the 40s or the 50s. Even I could probably good if I was born in like Little House on the Prairie days.
Yeah. So you'd like being born in the 40s or 50s instead of the 1830s, huh?
Yeah, I'd be dead now, huh?
Well, you were born in the 40s, weren't you? Latter part of the 40s?
He was born when the Cold War was.
The old man.
Sorry, James. Nobody's got you beat.
I was gonna say.
Am I the old person
James
here?
for a while was trying to pull off that he was younger than me, but I don't know.
I forget when I'm born. Born 1975, 76, something like that.
You're a damn liar.
Chad was born when the Cold War was just a little frigid.
All I have to say is I lived through every year of the 70s.
Yeah,
Twice.
I missed the 70s.
No, I was born in 69.
I was born in 79. I guess I didn't miss it, but I didn't remember it.
Yeah. Those were the days.
Let's see, who was the first president you voted for, Chad? What election was that?
Let's see.
1980?
Bush was president when I went into the Army, but he was already president. And then the next one, I did in the Army when they take you all in and you do your like mail-in ballot or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And that would have been for what, Clinton?
Clinton versus Bush, I think.
Yeah. Whoever was after Bush seniors, who I voted, was my first voting.
Yeah, that was Clinton.
Yep. And I can't remember who I voted for. Because I'm not a diehard.
Bush Daddy, he was in, and he came over to Korea when I was over there. And we were all restricted to the barracks and said, don't go to your windows. Don't open your windows. You will be shot.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, I don't even remember who I voted for my first time. Probably the Democrat. I was like 18.
Let's see, Clinton was 88. 84 election. That was Bush and had Geraldine Ferraro was the vice presidential candidate.
Mondale.
Mondale, Walter Mondale, that's right. Boy, what a lame duck he was.
Yeah, I don't think I could vote for Clinton.
I did vote for Clinton.
I didn't. I was too young.
Twice.
I don't remember if I voted for Bush or Gore. That would have been my first election that I voted in, though. No idea.
And the ones after that I voted for Ross Perot.
Yes, I wanted.
Hey, you get props for that.
Send him to the landing page.
But you got to give Al Gore some props. You know, he did invent the internet.
Yeah, that's true.
What the hell? Sean Cool Toes is awake.
Okay.
And he's
What's he
not
doing
in
up
here.
so dang early? Let me get him in here.
I already sent him a link. I've been sending him a link every morning.
Yeah, I heard your guys' chat about who's going to be on the Toadcast, and
Yeah, we don't have anybody higher than tier 2 so on the panel, so we never know.
Yeah.
you're killing me. You know you guys.
I'm not even a tier person.
Yeah.
Yes, you are, Adam. You are a tear every time you come in the room. We just start crying.
Zing.
You're the onion.
No, the rule is you have to at least make $1,000 a month to be able to even be considered.
Considered for what?
Is there a waiver for that?
I mean, please.
Can I put in a waiver?
I meant to say maximum of $1,000 a month.
Oh.
Yeah, we can't be on top of the guys that are running the group, can you?
Good.
Oh, this month I have done literally nothing. Ronnie's on a record month. I haven't done anything at all. Zip, zero, zilch. I'm being a bad role model. But now, as I said, it's what you put into it.
Oh, it totally is. Yeah, my sales are down this month. Let's see.
I'm hoping for a 10K next month.
That is awesome, dude.
Yeah.
I think Ronnie's going to hit his this month.
Yeah, I've only done 84 sales this month, and I'm only at $1,700.
I'm hoping to do it somewhere between 7,000 and 8,000 this month.
Yeah, after this weekend, I think I'll blast enough stuff out there. If I can get the 50 listings done that I want, I think that'll really help me make this weekend and kind of get me back on track, because I got to do at least 6 this month. But the Amazon will help too. I mean, my Amazon's doing really good.
Next week I'm taking a break, except for next Tuesday. Because next Tuesday.
Everybody be on your toes for this.
Next Tuesday is my birthday, and I'm gonna work on my birthday, so I'm gonna go out sourcing.
Well, that's not.
Happy early birthday, Adam.
That's yes.
So you're like 19, 20.
25.
Oh, by the way, Mike,
Sure.
I just want to let you know there are some very good perks coming up for you. Just so you know. On top of your 5%.
Yes, I knew it.
Yes.
Hey, so how much do I have to pay in this time?
Hey, Paul, is it okay if I do a quick plug on your show?
Yeah, You can
Okay.
always.
On the meet and greet, we talked about big Halloween themed show coming up in 2 weeks, and if you would, there's a $50 prize. If you'd like to enter the contest, in other words, you have to have your Halloween stuff on. Get a hold of me. We'll schedule you a time slot for you to come on the show and show off your thing. And we're going to have judges who'll be watching. And
Can I be a judge? Because I don't dress up.
do you want to be a judge?
No.
Absolutely. Shoot me a message. I'm Chad Pagel on Facebook. So if anybody wants to enter, we'll set you up a time slot. We'll get everybody's name. And then I'll get back with you with your time slot. You know, like we did with the other theme, the 70s theme meet and greet, which was an awesome show, and that was awesome. And absolutely. And I do need to get Eric and Annika on the meet and greet for the first time, so we can introduce you guys to the meet and greet community.
Could I come on as a professional reseller?
You can next week.
No, I mean for my costume. I'll put on like a suit and tie or something.
No, we might mistake you for somebody else, and we don't want that.
I got my
I'll put an
costume.
army guy. Can I be an army guy?
You
I got
can
my
be an
costume
army
all
guy.
figured out. This is all I need.
Come on you can come on as Lieutenant Dan.
Good night, phone.
Yes,
I'm gonna come on as Gomer Pyle.
there you go.
I'll be happy just to participate in helping select the winner.
Absolutely, Adam. So I've got, let me write this down. We got Adam as a judge.
Hey,
Yeah,
Adam,
I even
what's your PayPal so I can send you half the prize money?
Now, the prize money's coming out of my pocket, and I told everybody.
I was asking Adam because he's a judge where I need to send half the prize money.
Do what?
I said,
Well, Adam's
since
the
Adam's
judge.
the judge, I'm going to split the prize money with him.
Oh,
I can make that in 20 minutes. It's not even worth my time.
I think I still have my Black Widow costume. I don't know if I want to immortalize that on YouTube or not because it involves black leather pants and stuff. But
We've got to see it.
yeah. Everybody, if you wanna be in the contest, just send me a message, and
Hey, what are you doing up there,
in a
EJ?
pool, and then we'll set
Get
you
over
up in
here.
a time slot.
Come here.
I don't know why, but ever since I was a younger kid, I just never liked dressing up. I don't know. I'm weird.
As he's wearing the stockings under his pants right now.
You got a Superman outfit underneath that.
Oh, jeez.
I do not want to know.
Originality, folks. That's what's gonna win it. Originality.
Right?
Plus bragging rights.
And you know, with those costume contests, it always seems like there's one person that just stands out so much that it's like totally obvious, and then
Yeah.
everybody away.
Hey, that's
Sorry, were you talking to me again?
Yeah, no.
they're blowing somebody.
We are live on the air.
Oh, I'm gonna get kicked out of a live hangout.
Yeah. What do you got? What do you say you got planned for the weekend, Chad? Anything?
I'm thinking about hitting the that awesome flea market.
You need to wear your glasses again.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Thanks for saying that. I need to get them charged up. Make sure they're charged. And I got a brand new 32 gig micro SD card. I ordered it and I haven't used it yet, so we'll get a lot more footage.
I almost bought one, but I went with the 16 gig. They were like what 20? I think it was like $15 or $20 on sale. and I scanned it, and that was like basically the price they were going for online, so I didn't bother to pick it up. But I got a 16 gig, and that's been enough for me. I just transfer all my video files right off my phone
Yeah.
to my computer every day.
Yeah, well, I got that 32 gig just for these because the last time I did it, I ran out of space like right after.
Yeah.
But now I can just turn it on and just let it go and then edit it all later.
Right.
I plan to pick up both of the SD cards that I need for my GoPro and the glasses. And I plan on picking up the glasses next week as well.
You have a GoPro?
I just got it in.
I was going to say, I'm considering getting one for a car. That's it, brother. Do you have the display adaptation?
No, but with this one, you can buy this Wi-Fi piece for like $110.
Right.
It comes with the clicker. So I'm gonna get that, and I'm gonna use my phone with it.
Oh, yeah.
But I love the suction cup. Except for with the suction cup.
So does that mean you're going to start making videos?
Yeah, I'm gonna start doing videos soon.
All right.
Yeah, that mount that you suggested, Chad, it finally showed up at the beginning of the week. That thing is awesome.
Yeah, I mean, you can do, that's what we do all our videos are in our car with.
Yeah, it's like that. It's a universal phone mount that you just stick to your windshield, and it's got like this giant clip. And it was only like $3 shipped.
Yeah, it'll hold anything.
Yeah, it'll hold a camera. It'll hold a phone, whatever you want. So
Yep.
if you guys are thinking about doing videos and you want to do like ride-alongs in your car, I don't suggest that you do it like Chad and turn the video on while you're driving, but
Oh, that's no big deal. I mean, it's no different than a GPS.
yeah, I guess.
Nobody else complains about that. I don't think we've had anybody complain about. But
Well,
the blooper video, it just seems like we did it a lot.
Well, I'm not complaining about it, and I know that it's like it's not that hard to do. I mean, I've made a couple of videos where I did that, but I didn't upload them. But it just seems like one of those things where I don't know. You're not supposed to be doing it.
See an accident, we're probably.
You're screwed if you get in an accident.
And Chad, you're saying it's just like a GPS. We remember how much you loved yours.
Oh. Well, just in that blooper video, we got lost twice, so.
I remember that. That was an awesome one.
The blooper video was good.
The one where you're looking for like that little antique shop or whatever, and you were just driving around talking about how you couldn't find the place.
Yeah, and we were in the whole different town, that far off. But yeah, I mean, and everybody was like, "Well, use the GPS." It's like, something, really.
That's only intelligent too.
Address. You have to have. I can't just talk to the GPS saying, "Find that little old antique shop."
Mine does it.
Oh, you need to hook me up.
Yeah. Just tell them it's the one behind the large oak tree.
Yeah.
The one beside the Lamborghini dealership.
Boy, I tell you what, I don't even want to bring this up because I don't want you guys to enter the contest, but I want to win Holland Hobbies contest. I want those lights. I've been eyeballing all these light kits and stuff, and that would be cool. But if I don't win that, then I'm just gonna buy some.
I wish you guys had gotten the one that we got, the one that Elena posted. I got it for under $20 shipped. That thing is phenomenal.
Oh, and then the sale went
I
off.
really need a lighting setup, very, very, very badly. I might just drop the $100 or whatever they cost instead of waiting, because I've been trying to build one and I just can't. Like a lot of times if I'm looking for stuff and I need something, I'll look for it in thrift stores before I build it myself, or before I go and buy one that's like prefab, and I'll just rig something together that works. It doesn't have to be like a professional lighting set.
Yeah, Tina Lambert with the Pickers University, she did some research on a few different ones and made up a video of it. And she bought one I think it was like around 50, 70 bucks, and it's a really good setup.
Now, what's her YouTube? I think I'm subscribed to her, Callie. What is it? You know?
It's not Tina Lambert. It might be Pickers University.
I think it is Pickers University.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm
That's her
subbed to her. I
YouTube.
need to go check that out.
I think
Yeah, she had set it up and showed it off.
she's been in the
It's a
chat
really
a
good
couple
setup.
times this week, and I think she was in the chat as Tina Lambert.
Yeah, Tina Lambert is her chat name on here, but for YouTube, I think it's Pickers University.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, like in YouTube, when she was in the chat on YouTube. Because she hasn't been
Probably
in
has one that's her real name and then one for just picking, like we do.
Oh, yeah. I see what you mean. Yeah, I gotta... we gotta get Tina on. I know it's early for her, though.
She has a different work schedule. Today is one of her work days.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm not saying she should come on right now, but schedule a day.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, we had enough fun this week. I think we're just going to do it again next week. And we were talking about it before the show started. Everybody seems pretty happy with that idea. So I don't mind getting up, and it helps me, like, actually get up and get to work, you know? Like, if you got a commitment and it's part of your schedule, then, I mean, from here, it's just, since I started doing the show all week, I just feel like I get done with the show, and then, boom, I'm off and running for the rest of the day.
Yeah, speaking of which, I do have to get off. I have to go and look at a pallet jack and list that thing to sell it. So, you guys have a great day.
Thanks for coming on, James.
Hey, be good. Be good.
Yeah, we'll talk to you
Take
soon.
Later, man.
Hi, James.
Good morning, Jeff. I know you've been in here for quite a while already.
It looks like he's glowing.
I'm always glowing.
You got a big light. Oh, it's
I think it's because his lighting setup isn't on in the back, so all you can see is the glow from his computer screen.
Yeah.
Yeah, speaking of lighting, that's the guy to talk to. There you go. Now we can see you.
Jeff, I really enjoyed your walkthrough of your office.
Cool. Makes me think you're right there with me.
Yeah.
I like to see people's setup. It gives me ideas for my own.
You don't want to see mine.
Legit. Paul, it's like,
It's right there.
let's see, do I see anything new I can play with?
I've changed a bunch of stuff around. I've been moving stuff around all week, man.
Yeah.
That
He moves it from one side of the room to the other and says, "Oh yeah, that was a sale. That was a sale."
I see an old Xbox 360, a white one.
that's actually a stack of like 10 of them.
Wow.
Repair. I gotta fix them. When they're sitting right there, then it gives me a little bit more, like they're in my face all the time. I gotta get around to doing it.
That's the designated broken game system area.
Do you want to know
Yeah,
what's
that
great?
little spot on the floor right there, yeah, that's the broken system area.
I've got to ask you, dude, what's up with the bandana? You're not wearing it today. Why do you wear it? Just a comfort thing?
Just because I don't feel like doing my hair every morning.
Okay, right on. I didn't know if it was, you're doing like hair treatment or.
No, I've been doing. I have been making bald guys jealous for years. So maybe I shouldn't be wearing that bandana all the time. But
You
no,
got a fine set of hair there, my son.
when I just woke up, jumped in the shower, I was like, whatever.
It's his relaxer, man. He's got to have that on for his relaxer.
Yeah. Well, most of the time, like I go to the gym or whatever, I don't want to like redo everything, you know. So it's all messed up and.
Kim told me I've got to do something with this hat. It's the salt. It won't, because I wore it into the ocean one day.
Yeah.
It literally turned all white, and then she scrubbed it all out. I need to get one of those things for you can put your hat in it and put it in the washer. And I said I'll just be on the lookout to buy a new one, but I've got to get.
In the dishwasher.
It has to be an exact same hat because this is my trademark hat.
Yeah,
Had you
I may
mentioned
end up
that about
using my trademark.
3 weeks ago, I sold the last one out of 10 of those that I had.
The exact same one?
The hat clamp.
Oh.
Yeah, I just had one not that long ago. I don't know if I still have it or not.
Yeah.
I put John's in the dishwasher and a gentle cycle, and the washer just put it setting on the tongs on the top.
Oh, really? Okay. Yeah, I didn't even think about that.
Yeah.
Eric, are you
Else in
good
there.
for next Wednesday to come on the meet and greet so we can introduce you to the
Yeah, is it in the?
here?
You're talking in the evening?
It is.
Yeah, that's fine, man. I'll be at work, so I got nothing better to do.
Okay, it's the meet and greet on Wednesday night. And Danica, are you good for Wednesday night?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is this the dress up week or is it next week?
No, that'll be not this next week, but it's the October 29th is the dress up.
Okay.
Are you in on the dress up thing?
Sure.
Okay, let me write you down. Anybody else? I know Picker Army is.
Yeah, I guess I will.
You know you will.
I'm thinking about it. It depends on what I find. If I find a really cool costume in the next 2 weeks, maybe I might
Well,
do
the
something
sooner
with
you let me know you're in, the better. Because if we fill up and I can only do so many.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I dress in my size, I'll come on.
Hey, if you want to dress up as a chick, you can dress up as a chick. Jeff
I don't want to
Davidson,
see none of that.
you're going to do it right.
Feel like
I'm
I'm
dressed up
fine.
as Chuck Norris.
That's like signing your own death certificate trying to impersonate him.
Is that a yes, Jeff?
Yeah, I'll see what I can do.
Okay.
Paul, you should be Chuck Norris, but have yourself wrapped up in a Pop-Tart box.
Yeah, Brian, you're always into this stuff, right? So you're doing it?
Got to see what I could find. I don't know yet because I'm really hustling some things right now.
You can just draw your costume.
All right, I'll hold off on. You could be a Tarzan.
I could be no pants guy.
Yeah. Adam, are you into that?
Into what?
No pants, guys.
The Halloween show.
I told you I'll be the judge. I don't
Oh,
dress
yeah,
up.
I'm sorry. I got you written down as a judge. I'm sorry.
Man,
Don't rip my Paul. You're in, right?
Dad.
Oh, you said
Check
you
out
need
my
to
screen.
wait.
I need to see what I can find, but maybe. Good chance.
I'll wait, but make sure you get a hold of me so I can get you on the roster. I know it's 2 weeks out, but this other it took a long time to get people scheduled and
Yeah, I understand.
See, Chad, if
Go
you
ahead.
remember back, remember back to the dress-up show where we had to do the formal dress?
Yeah,
I was the guy with the shorts.
yeah, I remember.
What are you doing, cat?
Everybody's got cats.
Is that a grandbaby?
Doesn't have a
Well,
cat.
we're Japanese braiding.
Oh wow.
Only $18. I'll send it to
That's
you.
pretty
Free shipping.
Cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
Guys, I have to run. I need to go finish dolling up before the play and make sure everyone is dressed. I will see you later.
Awesome.
If I don't, everybody have a good weekend.
Yeah,
All
we're
right,
gonna open
Danica.
this hangout up after we get off there, and anybody that's in the audience that wants to come in and say hi, feel free. We're gonna have a few open slots, it looks like, and if it fills up, just make your own hangout, and people will come in. Just make sure you post those links.
All right, Danica. We'll see you later.
Hit me up tonight, Danica. We'll get you on the Toadcast too.
I'll try to get back online.
Okay.
Bye, Danica.
Bye.
My cat is totally messing with the screen on my laptop, dude.
How is that new laptop working out for you?
Excellent, man.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Hey Jeff, I saw your office video. First thing I noticed was the VA bottles sitting on the desk there in front of your monitor.
VA bombs?
The veteran, your medicines.
Oh, yeah.
The VA
Thanks for reminding me. I have to go get some. Trying to transfer them to a new pharmacy. They haven't called me yet.
Oh yeah, I got the same line of bottles except mine's in the kitchen.
If I don't have them from my monitor, I forget about them.
I forget about mine all the time.
Thank you. Forget about won't take any.
I hate taking medicine.
Yeah, I just try and stay in shape as much as I can and hold off all that crap as long as possible.
I think I know what my Halloween costume could be, but I need the link from Mike to that wrestling singlet.
Don't you do it. Don't you dare.
Oh my goodness.
That would be disturbing.
That would be bad.
I have deleted everything that could be possibly related to that from my computer.
I got a question, Mike. Did you erase your history on your computer?
I erased the cookies and everything, man.
Ain't it still there? That's
No, I got it. It's gone now. I had to do that to get rid of it. I had to do that to get rid of this stupid thing, man. It would pop up no matter what.
Somebody in your house must have kept clicking on it or something.
I don't know what it was, man.
How is it for you, Paul? Do you still see it?
I never saw it again. It didn't keep popping up for me.
That reminds me. You guys remember that model I showed you the other day? Was it in here?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's sold already within 24 hours for $30.
Wow.
Cool.
Get it out again. Just pack it up.
Yeah, I've got one of the things that I picked up yesterday was the only thing that didn't have an item in FBA. It was like this 3D puzzle model thing. It's like a windmill. So I'm going to probably make my own listing for that. I just really have, I am going to head out today, and I got to go to Walmart and pick up a couple things.
I gotta check with you.
I want to get a whiteboard, like some white poster board, so I can make a better white background for my Amazon photos.
Let's get some white butcher paper.
Dollar Tree.
Dollar Tree? Oh yeah, I guess I need to go to Dollar Tree anyway. Do some scanning.
You do.
Just go get some roll of white butcher paper.
Yeah, I'm just hanging out.
Is it $1?
No, Michael, it's not $1. But you get a lot more. So when you get dirty, you can change it.
You just hang it up?
Yeah. Just cut a piece off and hang it up, and that's what I did there. I just got a piece hang up and drape over my desk table there.
Okay. That's a good idea. Yeah, what I've been using for like my clothing and everything is a projector screen that I found it was like $5 at a Goodwill. But I just set up the projector screen and it fits right next to my coffee table, so it kind of like. And then I put a white sheet down, but the sheet just has so many wrinkles, it's really, really obvious. So I need something a little bit more streamlined.
Michael.
Sir.
Neener. My idea.
Did you just buy a bunch of Legos, or are you just being...
No, I'm just saying that my idea was better than yours.
Oh, that he accepted your idea? Well, he's good for spending money on things that are useless.
It's not going to cost him that.
That's my specialty, man. That is my specialty, is blowing money on useless crap.
Mine. I had to buy the newest, biggest thing, and I just got tired of it. All that money I wasted over the years.
Yeah.
I wish I would have.
Like on the 4 Mac computers that you have sitting in front of you?
I recycled those monitors.
And the 6 iPhones.
That I can't talk about. Yeah. So ready to go get the new one.
Yeah. I need to upgrade my phone. I've taken everything off that I can, and it's only got 2 gigs of memory, which means it says 2 gigs, so it's only got like 1.2, and it won't let me download the Facebook Messenger because you have to download the apps directly to the phone, and so the SD card is like just for videos and stuff and pictures, and I can't take anything else off. So whenever I'm out, people are always messaging me on Facebook, and it's like I can't even see the message.
Mike, you have is your laptop a MacBook?
No.
The new operating system for the Macs came out yesterday, and it's so nice.
Yeah.
And it's freaked me out because when my phone rings, all my Apple apps now ring because I can answer my phone on my iPod, my iPad, or the iMac. So it's kind of weird.
Someone's calling you.
It pops up in the corner, and I can answer it on my iMac. It's cool that way. I don't have to go find my phone.
I'm sure there's an app for that.
Gotta be right.
They made it so all your devices kind of blend together now. You can start working on your iPod or your iPad and pick up on the iMac where you left off. Anything.
They try to do that with the Android, but I don't think it works as seamlessly as the Mac does.
And I also found a little extension for Safari browser that's an eBay extension. So it pops up with little messages from eBay, or I can click it and get a big overview of all the things I'm selling or any messages I have. It's a cool little extension.
Yeah. One thing I think I liked better about my iPhone than my Android was the eBay app, because I think it was a little different. The eBay app's fine on the Android, but one thing that really annoys me is I can't see my own sold listings it's really hard to search for your own listings. I got to figure out how to do that.
Yeah, you can't put them in some kind of order like when you listed them or anything like that. They just come up in some weird random order.
Exactly. Yeah. And you can't search for individual listings like, okay, where's this one? I mean, you basically have to scroll through all of your listings to find anything. It's really, really annoying.
Yeah.
But so the Toadcast is at what time tonight?
Yeah.
I'm 5 p.m. Pacific.
So that would make it 8 o'clock Eastern time?
Yes.
All right. So there you go, guys. Toadcast is at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time tonight. And we have been doing this show all week. We're doing it every morning at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we're going to do it again next week. We had a lot of fun this week. We're feel like we're getting a little better at it. And, you know, it's basically, honestly, last week we were all getting together. And the only reason that this show started is because we were like, we should go live. And everybody was like, yeah, why not? We can do a show. And so we just started doing it. I mean, we were up anyway most of the time, and we were already doing the hangouts. Now it's just a little bit more formal, and we try to run it more like a show, but we're going to be doing it every day, Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Sometimes it might be real easy to lose the link to the show. If you join my group, Thrift Store Scores, there isn't a whole lot of activity there. There isn't a whole lot of posts there. You know, you're not going to get a lot of questions answered or anything like you can in the Reseller Society or in the Thrifting Lounge or Pickers University. But if you join my group and you click on it, you'll be able to find the link every morning because I post it there. And it'll just be a lot easier.
That's a question.
Yeah.
I was going to say, for, like you said, the post getting dropped down, like if like everybody in here, like if I click keep it up at the top while the show's going on at least, and you could say like I'm here, or you know, I'm here, or we're coming in, and that will help, because that's how I found it to watch it earlier this morning. I had to scroll down and it was posted, but nobody really commented on it. So, and people don't normally comment on the show posts.
Right.
So if we can comment on it, as we come in or something, just say, I'm coming in, or, I'll be on. It keeps it up there, helps people find it.
Also, if you're in the comment section of and you're just watching the show, when you decide to start watching, you can like the comment on Facebook, and of course, we also encourage you to thumbs up when you get it here in the and you're actually watching the show. But like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Once again, Friday night we're gonna have, or tonight we're gonna have the Toadcast at 8 o'clock Eastern time, and next week every Wednesday we've got the reseller meet and greet. We're gonna have Eric on and Danica on next week, so be sure to check that out. And well, I say we, I mean Chad and his group.
It's a community show.
Exactly.
I don't take sole credit for it. It's we. It's
Right.
a we thing.
All right, so like, comment, subscribe, and join the thrifting thrift store scores on Facebook if you just want to have a really quick and easy way to find a link to the video without having to scroll through a bunch of posts, because it can be, it's great to be in big groups, but one of the side effects to a big group is that you've got tons of posts. So sometimes the show link can drop down pretty fast, and they make it kind of hard. Even if you're subscribed to my channel, I think it's kind of hard sometimes to find it when we first post the show. But
let me see what I can do about getting you, because this is a good quality reseller show. Let's see if we can't. I'll put this in the event section in the Reseller Society. That should really help.
okay, cool.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Great. Well, I appreciate that, Chad. And we're going to sign off now. But if you want to come and check us out, we're going to post the links in the Facebook to the off-air hangout. When you click in, it'll say you have to agree to be on air and all that. Don't worry. I mean, once we stop the broadcast, we can't rebroadcast it. So you won't be going live or anything. But thanks for watching.
All right, folks.
Here.